This is what I meant by revealing it like that. So yeah. Okay. 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 So first one. Okay, if I do this right. Moved from 1.2 mix. This is why my brain is scattered. I literally put something down and then it ceases to exist. Okay. Uh, okay, so okay, so shorts, load. Okay. Okay.
Who needs coffee or an energy? Who needs coffee or an energy drink whenever you have one of these things, man? I just put him on, I go oonga boonga for a solid minute, and I'm good for the rest of the day. Who needs coffee or an energy drink whenever you have one of these things, man? I just put him on, I go drink whenever you have one of these things.
Yeah, I don't have one of those. I want one of those. Mm.
You know what the best part of wearing sunglasses is? No one can see what you're looking at. You know what the And what do we say when we get to work? I want to go home. No, we say hello to our coworkers, and then what do we do?
One.
We say goodbye. Why? Because I want. I don't know if I need chicken nuggies
use this one.
Inoculations. You didn't it. And what do we say when
Again, out of sight, out of existing, apparently. It doesn't exist. It turns invisible.
And what do we say when we get to work? I want to go home. No, we say hello to our coworkers, and then what do? We say goodbye. Why? And what do we say when we get to work? I want to go home. No, we say hello to our coworkers, and then what do? We say goodbye. Why? Because I want to go home. No, then we do what we're getting paid to do, and then what? We go home. Oh my God. And what do we say when we get to work? I want to go home. No, we say hello to our coworkers, and then what do? We say good. And what do we say? And what do we say when we get to work? I want to go home. No, we say hello to our coworkers, and then what do? We say goodbye. Why? Because I want to go home. No, then we do what we're getting paid to do, and then what? We go home. Oh my God. We say when we get to work, I want to go home. No, we say hello to our coworkers, and then what do?
Besties, you need to touch some grass. Get that trip to Thorpe Park out of the GC. This Hyperion slaves. Skinny toilet bits. The vibes here are immaculate. My guy, Mr. Monkey, has some serious bits. Fancy a sweet treat? Say less, bestie. Our donuts slap. I ate and left no crumbs. See how they secure their loose articles? Very mindful, very demure. Hey, bestie.
No, please, please.
And what do we?
Okay. Oh, that's so cool. We have another fairy. Okay, which one do we need to go to? Because quite frankly, I don't know. That's a loading. Okay, regular videos. Oh dear. Remove this. I'm doing that. I can move on to here. The bed. Oh, the thrill of the number nine, number nine, number nine, number. Why do I get so distracted by literal madness? Oh, the thrill of a number nine. I would like a number nine, maybe with a side order of chips. But if that is too inconvenient, I can just have a small amount of chips. You can tell how my personality is like now because this is me going loose on madness, and I'm like, I would like the fr- the thrill of a number nine. Number nine. Again, this madness makes me mad. Who would like a thrill of a number nine? Dun, 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 dun. I can stop, but I don't know why I'm not.
Inoculations. You didn't it. Inoculations. You didn't it. Inoculations. You didn't it.
This and stop the video when I mention you. Duet this and stop the video when I mention you. Goodbye to everyone except people with. Duet this. Duet this and stop the video when I mention you. Duet this. Including the tapeworms. That's right, Miracle Musical, Mother Mother, Mitski. What about you? Duet this and stop the video when I mention you. Rock. Duet this and stop the video. Duet this and stop the video when I mention you.
Okay.
Goodbye to everyone except people with Lemon Demon on their
Okay,
playlist.
let me just try this and see.
Duet this and stop the video.
Okay. Okay. Not me. Haven't heard any of these. Haven't heard of these. Okay, let me just.
Duet this and stop the video when I mention you. Goodbye to everyone except people with Lemon Demon on their playlist. Tally Hall, anyone who listens to Will Wood and the Tapeworms. That's right, Miracle Musical, Mother Mother, Mitski. Duet this. Duet this and stop the video. Duet this and stop the video when I mention you. Goodbye to everyone except people with Lemon Demon on their playlist. Tally Hall, anyone who listens to Will Wood and the Tapeworms. That's right, Miracle Musical, Mother Mother, Mitski. What about you Ghost and Pals listeners? Duet this and stop the video. Duet this.
So yeah, this is technically for tomorrow, but because of work, and I know that's gonna be hectic, and there's a holiday coming up, which I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna back up some. So there's gonna be some backups happening, just in case I'm like one day I'm like, oh, I can't stream because I need to edit one of the other stuff and blah, blah, blah. I'll try and do it as much as I can. But sometimes, like, I can't, so. Okay, made a beep up, made a beep up, made a beep up, made a beep up. Okay, then. Also, another thing which is going to happen, because you might have realized, even though this is for tomorrow, there's no Cuphead shorts or any of that. And that's simply because what I'm going to do is on the day of recording, there will be only one Cuphead, Plague Inc. and all this stuff. The reason why I don't worry about today is that this is a weird day and it's 2/5. So I'm just going to do this. Usually there's a reason I do omit that, because usually I'll be doing play game. But because one, I want to keep to this schedule, I'm not going to change it. YouTube. Ghost and Why is this connecting to my thing? Because I made a mistake. I just kept it on for hours on end. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it in here. And I'm still gonna do another review because these are fun and I like them. And I can spot chat with them, so that's always good. That's why I'm like, reviews, yeah, I'm fine with doing double reviews. Plus, I am behind on a lot of them. So I have reasons. I have a good idea of why I should be doing more. So yeah, I'm fine with like Evan Biz more. Because currently I have Kraos, The Foreigner, Rose, Wicked Little Letters. It does say Taskmaster Season 17, but technically Taskmaster New Zealand Season 2. Railway Children, Terminator 0, Shield Hero 3, Works Roommate Ever with 2. I've asked 10. I've already counted. Hunter x Hunter, Caught in the Web, Handyman, Saving of 8,000 Gold, Sweet Retreat, not even in 15, The Present, Ascendant of a Bookworm, Taskmaster New Zealand Season 3, Go Loser Rangers, Uglies, and recently, for 21, a Return Magical Should Be Special. So that's 21. Technically, why? Oh, the OGs will remember that song. Like, who doesn't remember that song? Even though probably. Okay, before I do this, I need to do the obvious. Which is basically copy and pasting the times into the previous video. Not that one. So yeah, Kraos. So now, I pray to the gods. What will this video be? So yeah, I love this because one, it gives a very fun look at the gods because it somewhat is modern. I don't know if it's modern because some stuff that doesn't exist. I don't know this photos exist. I don't know, but I don't know that's because the gods didn't want like free information. That could be problematic. Because yachts exist, cars exist, buildings exist with bricks. So I like that idea. It's a fun look at like the sort of like gods, and it's really interesting. I don't know why. It's really exciting. Like this hypothetical idea that is like interesting. So yeah, it's like really interesting, and I really like it. Definitely with them having the names, even mentioning certain people. I also like the idea that you have a narrator that is a character. So it was somebody be like, yeah, he never knew I tricked him. So just basically cutting out the conversation and talking to us, which is so interesting and so fun. I'm not gonna say who it is until later. I don't think that actually I'm not gonna say that. But he is a character who I absolutely love. The idea of like conversations with an actual person, conversation with the audience. Conversation with an actual person, conversation with the audience. Which is absolutely fun. The other thing I like is how it ends and how I'm interested of where it goes next. Because all the series has prophecies. It is a prophecy show, and we already know one prophecy has come. One of the prophecies was like the leader of the country, the first to take air will be the one to slay you. And it did happen. So my question is, will it happen again? Because there's a whole thing about the prophecy, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Also, I don't know why I didn't do that before the last one, but there's a whole thing about, you know, the gods falling. Ooh, that might happen, which is fun. Maybe like season 2, season 3. I don't know. This is so good. I also like how it ends with it like, oh, you're all rationing out because you have this water that makes him immortal. But it's like, oh, you're all rationing out. Oh, I burnt the bees. And it's like, you are going crazy. And I love that he's doing this like, oh, I'll protect you. This is what I need for power. Everyone's going to betray me. I mean, in reality, this will get them to be like, no, I don't want you. So you're gonna go, which I find insane. Oh, but yeah, it's really exciting and absolutely. %100% worth watching. Go and watch it. It is fun. It is awesome. Go and watch it. Yeah. So yeah, hope you enjoyed and good night. Whatever you hear, you'll never.
So now
Hey.
I pray to the gods. What will this video be?
So the other thing which has just been released onto YouTube is the announcements of all the secret mazes, and I'm not going to talk about it for 2 reasons. One, a specific document. Two, I want to legitimately go through the mazes before I can mention anything. Like legitimately through the system, through everything, because then I can talk about it in a fun way. But what I can talk about is I think that video was okay. It actually is decent because now that I think about it, because originally I'm like, oh, I hate it. I'm like, fair. It is actually good because what the idea is, you have a group of people and slowly, one by one, they all find themselves in a position where they slowly disappear, one by one. I'm excited for the new maze. I love the old ones. But yeah, I don't know if they're gonna change that. I don't know. Can't mention. Won't mention. But because they announced it, the trailer looks good. And again, I'm not gonna say my opinions on the trailer on the Amazing themselves, because I don't think I can, and also I haven't seen any of them. And I don't think I could be like, here's the trailer of what the ride was, and it was one of the ones that was. It could be the same. It could be upgraded, or it could be an exact copy, but I don't know. So I'm not going to mention it. I do like the video. I just prefer the idea. Even last year, where we had, here's one ride, whole video for one ride. Here's another. For like when we did the Toy Maker, that I preferred than what we currently have.
What'd you get that for? So I stole all of this money from the rich to give to you guys. You guys take it.
So now.
Okay. Why does that always show up? Same with Onvis Day. I'm not going to pay attention to Onvis Days. Because Onvis Days are Onvis Days, and there's some days I don't even get an Onvis Day, so I'm not worried about that. Mm, mm. Okay. Okay. Okay, fan. Review fantasy and fantasy. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this weird double up. But yeah, good day.